Good.
We finally get to ask you about that touchdown. Have you ever scored one before? Was that your first
In high
score?
school, I played receiver, so I scored a few. So it wasn't anything out of the ordinary, but it was fun to do it as a kicker and not a receiver.
If I'm remembering it right, it was pitched from the holder, pitched it to you, and you ran it in. What was going through your mind when they called that play and you went out there to kick the field goal?
Honestly, I was super confident in it because we had run it multiple times during practice that week, and we knew that it was going to work. And so we got out there, and we were about to kick our first field goal, and coach was like, "You're doing it on your first field goal attempt." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." And got out there. The alignment on the defense looked perfect for this fake, and after we did it, or after he pitched it to me, I was just thinking, just don't look back. Just keep running forward. Because, I knew out of the corner of my eye, I saw these three giant linebackers running at me, and I was like, well, I can't stop now, so I just got to keep going. And next thing I know, I was in the end zone. So, yeah.
Seth, it's been a while since you missed a kick. What's been working well for you? What's kind of your development been like?
The game has definitely slowed down a bit for me since last season. I think just getting game experience has brought confidence and just knowing that just being 1 for 1 every kick and not worrying about what happened last kick, what happens in the next kick after your kick right now. I think just worrying about 1 rep at a time and trusting your teammates to do the job that they have. Our snapper and holder are doing really well this season, and nothing happens without our line, too. Our line has done a great job of blocking, and I think that with all those components coming together, it gives me a lot of just ease back there and peace, knowing that those guys are giving their self out for every single rep, not just like on offense and defense, but special teams especially. And I think that's something that we do really well is we key on special teams, and we know that 1 point can change a game. And if they don't block on a certain PAT, or if I get lazy and don't do my keys to approaching the ball right every single time, then that could cost the game. And so I think just telling myself to slow down and remember my key fundamentals and worry about technique and trust the other guys, and I think that's what gets me through each kick.
Are you superstitious at all?
Yeah, I do the same routine before every game. I'll pray at each end zone, and then I'll go out there and I'll hit an air kick PAT, and then all my alignments and stuff through different yardages on the field, and then I'll put my socks on and shoes on the same way every time. I'll do my right sock and then my left sock and then my right shoe and then my left shoe, and I'll take my left bracelet off and then my right bracelet. So it's without me knowing, I kind of do it, but then when I notice it, I'm like, oh, I should just keep doing that.
Coaches were talking about the morale of the team. Despite the losses, people are still pretty motivated and ready to kind of put the non-conference slate behind them. You get the same feel from the locker room?
Definitely. I think the bye week happened at a perfect time. Like Coach Peeler said, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Just having that much time off is kind of difficult, but I think it happened at a time that we needed it. Because I don't think we came out of this preseason or non-conference play how we should have, and I think everybody knows that. And so I think coming into conference play with a bye behind us, and now we're ready to go 8 games straight with the games that matter. I think we all know that it's go time, and we need to strap it up each and every day. I think we need to practice with intensity and energy and effort, and practice like we should be doing in the games. And so I see a sense of urgency on the team already, and it's even though I'm not part of most of the practice, I'm in and out, and we're either stretching or recovering, or I'm kicking at the beginning of practice. I love watching them. I love watching one-on-ones. I love watching team and good on good. And when I watch them, especially this week and part of last week, just seeing them play with the focus and energy that they need to be, it makes me feel good about where we're headed, and I'm excited to see this game this weekend and be back at Jim Wacker Field and ready to play South of Alabama. So, yeah.
Seth, you've tied your career high once already this season. I think it was at 48.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like your range actually is currently?
Yeah, it depends on situations. Of course, like wind and everything like that. I'd say comfortably, if there was no wind, I'd probably say 52 and in, 53 and in.
And then last question, can you tell us about the mustache?
Yeah, I mean, I can't grow anything here to save my life, so I thought I'd decided to try it right here, and I mean, hopefully it's working for me a little bit. I think it's got some curl in it, so I'm happy about it.
It's working.
Thank you.